Lagos lawmaker champions breast cancer awareness, screens hundreds of women. INEC declares Governor Chukwuma Soludo as Anambra State gubernatorial election winner. On the foreign scene, world leaders call for urgent climate measures as COP30 kicks off. And in sport, Chelsea midfielder Enzo Fernandez withdraws from national team. Now the details. I am Dele Agadumo. In a bid to promote early detection and prevention of breast cancer, over 200 women have benefited from breast cancer awareness and outreach program organized by the lawmaker representing Oshodi Solo Constituency 1, Olukayode Ogundipe. The breast cancer awareness program, which is in collaboration with Surgical Interest Group Lagos, SURGIL, aimed to tackle one of the most pressing health challenges among women, late detection of breast cancer. Ogundipe emphasized the importance of early screening and regular self-examination, noting that many lives could be saved if breast cancer was discovered in its early stage. He also reaffirmed his commitment to supporting health-focused initiatives within the Oshodi Solo community, stressing that good health is essential to achieving a productive and progressive society.
That's the reason why we are saying that, look, let's bring it to their doorstep. Let's see how we could prevent it. Let's see what stage they are. And if you are free, let's know that you are free already. You have that confidence that you are free from breast cancer. And if you are not free, also have the confidence that it can be treated if detected early enough. So and that's exactly what we are trying to preach here. And I want to assure you that we have over 45 doctors from here on ground to talk to our mothers, to talk to our parents, to see the fact that what and what they could do to live a healthy life.
Also speaking, lawmaker representing Shomolu Constituency 2, Samuel Akbata, noted the importance of educating women about monthly breast self-examinations, maintaining a healthy lifestyle, and seeking professional help when any unusual lump or change is noticed. President Surgical Interest Group Lagos SURGIL, Oluwadarasimi Adeboyoku, dispelled myths surrounding breast cancer, explaining that it is not a death sentence if detected early and properly treated, while urging them to serve as ambassadors of health awareness in their neighborhood.
Don't be worried, don't be scared, don't think that is a death sentence. It is not. Come to the clinic, come to outreaches like this, get your breast examined, get an imaging. Once you get the diagnosis that it is not breast cancer, good. But if it is breast cancer, there's so many things that they can do to kill the breast cancer that you don't have to die from it. It doesn't have to get bad, it doesn't have to spread to the next breast, or even spread into your body and get so much worse. Again, if you catch it early, all of this would not get really bad. Thank you.
Participants at the event benefited from a wide range of free medical services, including blood pressure and blood sugar checks, clinical and self-breast examinations, ultrasound scans, and mammograms. Lagos State Government is set to launch a unique 2-month free masterclass in music and media production aimed at boosting youth creativity and employability across the state. The program, tagged Eco Studio Culture, is being organized by the Ministry of Wealth Creation and Employment in partnership with Dreams Music Hall. It will provide hands-on training for young Lagosians in music production, sound engineering, movie scoring, sound design, music business, camera handling, and DJing, with the DJing session specifically for female participants. The initiative forms part of the state government's Dirty December activities and is designed to strengthen youth empowerment and promote creative enterprise in Lagos. Speaking on the program, Commissioner for Wealth Creation and Employment, Akinyemi Ajibotafe, described the initiative as impactful and transformative. Now to the rest of the stories. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has announced Governor Chukwuma Soludo as the winner of the November 8 gubernatorial election in Anambra State. Returning officer and Vice Chancellor of the University of Benin, Edoga Omorege, made the declaration at the Commission's headquarters in Oka. The incumbent governor, who contested on the platform of the All Progressives Grand Alliance polled 422,664 votes to emerge the winner of the election. The United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, says it has enrolled over 33,000 children in Borno State on the Nigeria Learning Passport, a digital education platform aimed at improving access to quality learning. UNICEF's education officer at the Maiduguri field office, Charles Atia, stated this at an annual quiz competition for school children in Borno State. Atia noted that 423 teachers and facilitators have also been trained on blended learning methods to effectively teach the enrolled students. UNICEF described the Nigeria Learning Passport as part of efforts to bridge learning gaps and ensure that every child in conflict-affected areas has access to quality education. Now to foreign news, world leaders from climate-vulnerable nations have called for urgent action at the United Nations Climate Conference, COP30, set to officially begin on Monday in Brazil. Leaders are urging a stronger focus on bridging the gap between developing countries, which are most affected by climate disasters, and wealthier nations, which account for the bulk of global greenhouse gas emissions. Brazilian President Luiz Lula da Silva highlighted the need for a clear roadmap to end deforestation, phase out fossil fuels, and mobilize resources for climate action. Among the initiatives being discussed is a global carbon market, which would allow countries producing fewer emissions than their targets to earn credits to sell to nations exceeding their limits. Now, sport. Argentina and Chelsea midfielder Enzo Fernandez has withdrawn from national team duty, citing a persistent knee problem that has troubled him over the past 4 months. The 25-year-old has been a key player in Argentina's midfield, known for his composure, passing range, and defensive contributions. Fernandez's withdrawal raises questions about Argentina's midfield options as coach Lionel Scaloni now looks to adjust his squad and fill the gap left by the talented midfielder. Experts have converged to organize the 2025 edition of Walking Football Parkinson's Disease Tournament. Founder Parkinson Africa, Omotola Thomas, highlighted that the joint initiative, in partnership with Dele Agadumo Foundation, is committed to improving the lives of people living with Parkinson's disease in Nigeria and across Africa. Thomas highlighted that the disease is a progressive brain disorder that primarily affects movement, causing symptoms like tremors, slowness, and stiffness. She noted the event, which took place at the Eagles Club at Adeniran Gusoya, Surulere, was organized to celebrate people with Parkinson, describing them as champions and warriors.
We work with different local organizations like Adeniran Gusoya in Nigeria, but we also work with across at least 10 African countries. We support them with funding, sponsoring awareness campaigns, sponsoring educational resources, and support groups. Monthly online support groups, and we also fund physical support groups. And we partner not just with local organizations.
Also speaking, founder at Dele Agadumo Foundation, Mori Desalu, noted that the tournament is a move to create more awareness about the disease, which is a progressive brain disorder that primarily affects movement, causing symptoms like tremors, slowness, and stiffness. Encourage those living with it and educate the public on the challenges of Parkinson.
People know that the fact that somebody's living with Parkinson's disease doesn't mean their life has ended. It's a new beginning. And in that new beginning, you may have been playing soccer in your past and you could run. Now you are playing soccer by walking. And it is possible. It sounds impossible, but it is possible. And you have seen here today that it is possible for people to play football walking.
England walking footballer Joe Gregory stressed that football is a peaceful language and that walking football is designed for older people with mobility problems such as Parkinson's and other related conditions.
So that we're in Europe, certainly, we have walking football teams for people with Parkinson's all across the countries, all across Europe. Really a great problem with not only for the physical problem, but also the socialising as well. And I'm hoping that this will raise awareness both in Nigeria and across the world.
Gregory noted that the tournament is a vital part of healthcare, such as swimming and walking, describing the event as the third edition for creating advocacy for persons with Parkinson's disease. And that is on news at 10. Just before we go, do not park at all near a road crossing. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. Visit our website on www.trafficradio961.ng. You can also listen to Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM live on My Lagos app for timely updates. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration completed and inaugurated Ikoyi network of roads, McDonald Road and Lateef Jakonde Roads, Milverton Road and Thompson Avenue in Ikoyi, Etiosa local government? You can get more details on the Lagos State government website. To end the news are the highlights of the major stories. In a bid to promote early detection and prevention of breast cancer, over 200 women have benefited from breast cancer awareness and outreach program organized by the lawmaker representing Oshodi Solo Constituency 1, Olukayode Ogundipe. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has announced Governor Chukwuma Soludo as the winner of the November 8 gubernatorial election in Anambra State. Also told you that world leaders from climate vulnerable nations have called for urgent action at the United Nations Climate Conference COP30, set to officially begin on Monday in Brazil. And in sport, Argentina and Chelsea midfielder Enzo Fernandez has withdrawn from national team duty, citing a persistent knee problem that has troubled him over the past 4 months. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That is news broadcast compiled by Mojid Ololade. I'm Dele Agadumo. Good morning. Thank you for listening.